Hey everybody, Tony and Blake here. We're going to talk about what we got coming up this summer. So we're going to do a lot of product reviews coming into the fall, kind of give you guys an overview of what HS has to offer while you're setting up your trail cameras, getting ready for the bow hunting season starting as early as August in some regions. So
yeah, so we, as you can see here, we've kind of got our sampling of our family of our scent control system here. As you can see, we've got some bags, we got some sprays, we got the body stuff, we got some kits and everything like that. We're going to go into more detail in the upcoming weeks and break it down with each piece of the system. But essentially, there's three pieces of the system. You've got clothing and laundry, body, and then the field. So really three pieces of the system, which we'll go into more detail for, but we just kind of want to do an overview summary today of kind of what we offer in our line.
Right. So we've preached it, numerous times in instructional videos and updates to you guys that to get the most efficacy out of Saw Max or BioStrike or any of really the scent control products that HS offers, use it as a system. So it starts when you're at home, it goes, as you're prepping to go out in the field, and then how you handle yourself in the field and what you're taking out to the stand with you.
Right. So I guess that, if we were to start at the very beginning of the system, when you're at home, I mentioned the clothing and laundry. That's really the first step. So when you get home and you're ready to wash your clothes and get them scent free for your next hunt, the first thing you're going to do is you're gonna wash them in some Scent Away laundry detergent. Which,
right.
We've got laundry detergent in both the Scent Away Max as well as the BioStrike line. We'll go into more detail in the future as far as what the difference is between these two lines. But essentially, Scent Away BioStrike is our high-end, our most effective formula out there, and Scent Away Max is that line that you've known for years, and it actually has a bunch more SKUs that are a part of that line as well.
Yeah, and then after you wash your clothes, there's actually the extra laundry treatment that you can do with the odor shield.
Right.
So it goes that next step level after you've killed the bacteria. This actually treats your clothes, so we'll go into that as well in the laundry section.
So the thing I'm most excited about is okay, so you've got your gear ready, which is obviously your starting point. But what I'm excited about is the new scent safe bags and all the options we have for how you're going to store those, all the time and effort you just put into getting your stuff scent free.
Right. So once you get it washed up and you got it treated so that you're controlling the smells and got rid of the smells that were on your clothes, you can't obviously put them in your wife's bathroom when she's spraying perfume and everything else.
Right.
So what do you do with them after you've got them washed and dried and you're ready to that interim time between getting them clean and then when you go hunting? This year we've got a launch of a brand new line of duffel bags that are scent safe, as well as basically kind of like a Ziploc bag that's also a little bit on the smaller side that you can put your clothes in to control that scent before you go out into the field and while you're out in the field.
So Riley Miller has a question: how do you store it after so you don't mess it up? Which kind of you're talking about right now.
Kind of.
we are talking
kind of,
about
sort of,
right
maybe.
No, just kind of for the long term to keep it clean throughout the whole year.
Right. So I mean, if you're getting ready to put it away for the season, and going to
Did
storage,
you take the scent safe bag actually out?
No, that was just a quick preview, but we'll go into more detail here.
Putting it away for the season or getting ready if you're going to go on a hunt in a couple weeks, again, put them in these scent safe bags.
Yep.
So obviously each of these duffel bags has a liner that comes with it.
Go ahead and pull it out. Go ahead and pull it out so they can see it.
So that's a removable liner. This is what's actually gonna provide your scent control for the system here.
Right.
This is what keeps all those odors out, and that's an internal portion of the bags themselves.
Yep. So like I said, this will be in our week 3 review of the scent control system. Tony mentioned that the next couple weeks we're going to be doing it. So next week we're going to hit up the laundry, as you said, and it kind of does go hand in hand. So we'll go back and reiterate how to use all this each week, because it all does go together. But specifically next week we'll hit up the laundry and how you treat your clothes.
Yeah, and I mean guys, I mean we're going to go into it in far more detail, but I got to tell you, the laundry additive.
This right here, the odor shield is what he's talking about.
It is a difference maker. We'll go into exactly how to use it and what it does and everything, next week. But
that's turning any garment that you have basically into a scent locking garment.
Right. I mean, people are out there spending hundreds of dollars on high-end clothing that's essentially got scent control components built in that, after several washings, a lot of times, depending on what they're treated with, will wash out. Whereas this can take literally a white T-shirt and turn it into just as high-performing scent control garment as that high-end
So
stuff.
basically, it will impregnate the fabrics for up to 30 days with bacteria blocking and killing particles in your fabrics.
Right.
All right, so for the next 3 weeks, we're obviously going to be going through the scent control, but we also have another promotion that's starting actually tonight, kicking off tonight. What's that all about?
So we're getting that time of year when people are starting to see bucks, starting to get some antlers growing. They're in velvet, starting to put some trail cameras out. A lot of people out there posting pics and bragging to their buddies. So we're going to do a show 'em and grow 'em promotion here on the HS page. So
Well, actually, it's grow them and then show them.
I'm sorry, grow 'em and show 'em, not show 'em. Grow 'em first.
You can't show them before you grow them.
That's right. That's right. So tonight at 7 o'clock Eastern, you're going to see a post go up. That's going to be the grow 'em and show 'em post, and you're going to comment on that post and show us trail cam pictures you've been getting this year of deer on your property with your trail cameras. And every week here on our Facebook Live on the HS page, 1 p.m. Eastern every Friday, we're going to announce the winner of that week, and you win simply by sharing that post, that grow 'em and show 'em.
So what do they win?
So you win a Scentaway Max 44-ounce spray combo, your choice of either odorless or fresh earth, as well as an HS hat.
So guys, we have a couple comments here.
We have a really good question from
Awesome.
Cameron
What do we got,
Potts Robin.
guys?
So Nathaniel, first off, Nathaniel Melton and Shona Balls both say, "Hey guys, how are y'all doing?" And Nathaniel says he's going to be gone next week fishing.
Oh, man.
I know Tony's our local fishing guy.
Good thing you can always watch the Facebook Lives
Right.
if you miss it actually when
That's
it's
right.
live.
And
Just come back
Cameron
to our
Potts
page.
Robin wants to know
This
what
is
kind of bows we shoot.
This is a good one.
Let's go around.
So Tony, what you got?
I kind of got an old school bow. I got like a 2005 Matthews Switchback XT. It's one of the most popular bows out there. It's not brand new, but
it
it's
is a
notable
legend
for me. I love it.
No, it is a legend. It is.
So I'm a Bowtech guy myself.
What do you got,
Cookie?
Yeah, well, I got the Hoyt Carbon Element RKT over here. Been kind to me.
And I've got a brand new Carbon Defiant from Hoyt that I've still yet to set up that I got to get cracking on here.
Yeah, I
within
think
the
we
next
got it. We got a few Hoyt guys in the office here, but everybody's got their preference.
Cameron says, "Hell yeah, Matthews is the best."
Hey, bam!
Cameron, if you've seen Tony shoot a bow, I don't know that you'd want to be in that same category.
No,
Whatever.
it's exciting, and turkey season's wrapped up. Food plots are going in, trail cameras are going up. I know we're getting excited here. We actually just put in an indoor range in the office here, so guys on their break can get out and start shooting and get practicing.
Yeah,
like I said.
that's a very good point, Blake. We'll have to get some actual live footage of Tony shooting that Matthews.
Yeah, we got a brand new indoor facility, indoor bow range.
So there's a lot of exciting things happening. Even though the season's a few months away yet, now's the time to start getting excited and start managing your property and preparing. So when that season starts, you're ready to go right off the bat.
And we're talking about scent control right now. As you're out there on your property setting trail cameras, you don't want to be spreading scent all over the area and tipping deer off to your presence there. So
Right. I mean, this stuff starts right now.
that's right. So that's why the next few weeks we're going to go into more detail as far as each step of the process.
That's a really good point, Tony. Man, I use, hunting in Illinois where we can't bait, I use mock scrapes religiously, for my trail camera setups. And that's a very good point. It's like I don't want to be getting my scent on a mock scrape or my camera setup. So that's actually a good example. We also need to include when we get to the field part, the nitrile gloves where pre-season that's another good tool to have in your.
Yeah, I mean the nitrile gloves are not just for field dressing animals. They can be used for any time that you don't want to get your scent on something. You out there setting trail cameras and doing mock scrapes like you mentioned. So
All right, well, let's see if anybody else has any questions. Give them a little bit of time.
yeah, give us your questions if you got them, folks.
So,
This is
so
your
while,
time.
while we're waiting, let's just run through the next 3 weeks, not counting day. So next week we're gonna hit laundry.
Yep.
Week 2 we're gonna tell you how to take care of your body prior to going out with the soaps.
We do not want a live demonstration of that.
No, Blake, we don't want to see that live.
You guys don't want to see me lather Tony up and
No.
wash him down.
That's the last thing you
Well,
want to see.
maybe we'll get the fire hose out and spray
Might
him
have,
down.
might have a couple ladies out there might want to.
And-
No.
And then the 3rd week, we're going to get into how to control stuff out in the field. So the sprays, the bags, and go from there.
Yeah, I mean, this is not new information for most hunters. I mean, obviously, scent control, deer live and die by their nose.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's not like this is really new groundbreaking information, but we just want to. I mean, there are constantly, thankfully, still new hunters coming into our ranks, every year. So just kind of an overview of what we offer that literally covers the whole spectrum.
And it's important to hit every one of those steps.
No, absolutely.
There's a lot of people that might buy a bottle of spray every year and do a quick spray down before they go in the field, but honestly, if you're just doing that, you're really giving yourself a disadvantage, and you're not doing the full system, and there's a good chance you might get winded. So you really have to do the full system to have the best possible chances of not getting winded by that deer.
So I mean, there's a lot of products that we're going to talk about, and each line, whether it's detergent or body or field, there's kits and a lot of combos and things out there. So we're going to go through and break that stuff up so it's not so overwhelming for the consumer. Once you get there, you're going to know going into the store kind of what suits you best.
Right. So this is your opportunity over the next few weeks to ask us questions. If you have a question about your system, and we'll be getting into detail about, we're the ones that designed this. This is from the source, so this is your best opportunity to learn how to do it the best way possible.
And on top of that, don't forget about the contest that we talked about. At the end of the season, we're going to have a grand prize giveaway that includes a bunch of our BioStrike products. So, leading up to it, the weekly prizes are going to be the staple that has always been around, the Saw Max.
Your 44-ounce spray combo.
And at the end of the season, we're going to load you up with the best scent control product on the market, proven and tested, which is BioStrike.
Yeah,
we'll
so
talk more about that formula soon.
So basically what we're going to do is, I mean, throughout the coming weeks, we're going to kind of go over anything and everything we could think of that might help, hunters as they're getting ready for, opening day, if you will. Yeah. And then ultimately what's going to happen is we're going to have another promotion coming up starting in September, which is going to be the hunt camp report, basically. And I don't want to let the cat out of the bag right now, but as great as these weekly prizes are, the grand prize is going to be.
You guys are going to be excited, and you're going to want to be involved in that.
I may resign just long enough to be able to enter for that contest myself.
Say, man, I wish I could be a part of that too, man. It'd be a lot of fun.
We touched on it in the Buck Bomb page as well as HS last week.
Yeah.
You're not going to want to miss out on some of the giveaways we got going on this fall.
So stay tuned. Get ready for season with us. We'll be right there with you throughout the summer. When deer season hits, we'll be ready. You'll be ready. And I think it's going to be a good year ahead, guys. I really feel it. It's
Yep.
good.
So next week, we'll be back at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to talk about laundry and clothing treatments.
Awesome. We'll see you guys next week. Thanks for tuning in.